Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Belinda and today we're starting our new 4-week colour along. This image is provided by Alena Lazareva and we're going to be using Pablo's to colour it. Hello everybody! So if you're watching this back, we are live today, so there will be some live chat, random comments made by me, answering people in the chat box, so just let you know that. So I've got to say good morning to Raylene, Helen, Dawn, Robin, Selena, Kathy. I'm going down the further now, so Loretta, hi. Who else? Sherry, hi. Helen, thank you so much. Did I miss anyone? Just shout out. If you want to get my attention during the chat, make sure you type in capitals so I can see you. Who's excited about this one? Hi Christine, hi Cindy, thank you, Happy New Year to you. I hope you all had a good New Year's Eve. Hi everyone. That's good. I'm glad you're excited. We didn't have that great a New Year's. We had to have our little doggy Georgie put down, which was a little bit sad for us here. So yeah, we've sort of been a little bit slack this week. Not good with grayscale? Well, hopefully we'll be able to get you through this one. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, I'm okay now. We did have a pretty rough week, but I think we're all getting on top of it now, and just little things, you know, like we had some spare sausage left from dinner. I went to say just give it to the dog and then realised that the dog's not here. So, you know, just little things like that you take for granted, I guess. So yeah, we miss it. And her little barks every now and then when things are going on out back. So, yeah, it's hard. Lucky I have the little shadow who is a master at being an alarm. And hisses at anyone that's outside, so yeah. Thanks guys, thank you so much, it means a lot. So someone's been unwell by the look of that. I can see a little bit of advice going in there, but awesome. I hope you are all well aside from that. Elaine, I hope you can stay awake too, and thank you so much for hanging out for us. Alright, I think I've grabbed everybody's name. I'm still checking the top chat, but it just goes so quickly. I'm just doing live chat. I swear I changed that and it's changed it back. Alright. And Loretta, your kitties are so cute. I was having a look on Instagram. Very, very cute. Love them. Alright, so today we used Pablo's in the last colour along, but we used them with marker as a base. So this time round we're not going to use a marker base. I'm going to try to use all Pablo's apart from possibly the Caran full blender and maybe the white Luminance. My hair's falling out here. Maybe Prismacolor white. It depends on, you know, the details and what's going on in here, so I'll know once I get started. They're little monsters, are they? Hi Morticia, thanks for joining. Hi Sam darling. I hope you're all ready to go because I want to get started now. There is going to be a giveaway, but not until the final week of the colour along. Alena's giving away a copy of one of her paperback books. So, hi Andrea. So we will be doing a giveaway, but it won't be to the last video, so you'll have to wait until then. But during these 3 weeks or 4 weeks, actually up until the giveaway time, I will post up some flip throughs of some of her books, because it will be your choice of book. So yeah, we'll go through a little flip through each week. So this week I'm doing one that I actually did not long ago. It was the Ladies of Nature colouring book, so I'll do a flip through of that halfway through. Just gives everyone a chance to grab a cuppa or whatever in between, and also to have a look at Alena's book. Oh, Elaine. Hi, Connie. Happy New Year. Oh, you didn't get any, Robin? Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Kim. Thanks for coming in. I just ordered 150 set of whole bins. Thank you so much to Kathy, who's being my middle person and posting them out to me. Oh, you got Polly's, did you, Sherry? Oh, awesome. So I added a colour to the colour list. So in my group there is... Okay, so for those that are new and aren't in the group, I'm pasting it in the chat box now. When you pop over to the group, make sure you answer some questions before you'll be allowed in. And once you've joined, pop over to the event, which I'm going to paste now. Hi, Dusty. And then I have posted in there the image, which will only be available till the end of January 2019. And I added a colour to the colour list there. So I did pop a colour list, and I just posted an added colour. So I'm going to run through all the colours for you today. If you want to see the comparison, I did do a comparison to, it is a rough comparison, to Prismacolor, Polychromos and Black Widows. But I'm going to be using pale yellow, which I added this morning. And I'll just pop up the comparisons if you are following along today and you want to know. I've got some colours there. Raylene, it is so worth it. You'll love them. Oh, Helen, you got it. Awesome. I saw that Sam got hers too this week. Lynn, you're lurking while driving. No, no looking at the screen and no chat, please. All right. You're at work, Louise? Okay, perfect. Hi, Rosa. So, I'm going to... You're hoping, Helen, for Pablo's, are you? Alright, so I'm going to go through the pencils. I've got pale yellow, Bordeaux red. I don't know if you can even see that. It's really hard with that light, isn't it? Light reflection there. Bordeaux red. I've got mahogany. I've got salmon. I'm feeling really nasally today. Also, I've got the fan going, so there could be a little bit of background noise. Apricot, granite rose, and cream. We're going to do a hair dark brown. And I've got sepia, Vista, Van Dyke brown, brownish beige, and beige. And we're going to add a little bit of yellow to the hair too. I've also got spare bits and pieces. I've got a white Prismacolor, I've got a white Caran Luminance, and a white Caran full blender. I've also got paint pens, white gel pens, all of those things as well. And I have a spare black Prismacolor pencil there, just in case I need to add some details. Now, The eyes are actually, I'll zoom in a little bit actually so you can have a look. You've probably all printed it out anyway, but the eyes actually don't have any colour. They're already really dark, so I'll probably just use brown over the top of that. Oh, we're also going to do the owl the same colour as her hair. Yeah, I got my Momo Girl one quite quickly too. No, Robin, it's okay. I think it's just me today. My ears blocked. We've got a 41-degree day here today. Other states in Australia would be higher, and it's our first really hot day this summer. So yeah, I think it's the air conditioning and things like that just have been on constantly. I'll be getting Holbens for my birthday. Ah, that's right. I hope mine come quickly. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. Hi Pickle, thanks for joining. Now, I have your name too, don't I? It's Jody, is that right? Hi Jody. Hello, hello. I'm just checking my list to see who else is on here who I might have missed. Hi Jennifer. Thanks for joining. Hi Nancy. Hi guys, welcome. Ah yes, Robin. I have been having my anxiety pills over the last 2 weeks, so I understand that. Hi Simone. Perfect. Alright guys, I'm going to use the pale yellow first. I know it's silly, I should have added it to my list. I tried to play with the light balance, but I'm a bit yellow today. So I'm a bit yellow. Hi Caran, thanks for joining. I'm going to use yellow. I want to do, in the background here, I want to do a yellow. I'm kind of off camera, hang on, I'll zoom right out again. So my plan is to do sort of a yellow sun area and bring this out to sort of white and blues. So I want a little bit of a reflection of the sun on the owl and her body here. So I'm going to use this first to mark those areas out. Hi Nancy, thanks for joining. I'm just gonna zoom in. Did I say hi before? I just thought I'd double say it, you know, just in case. Oh no, Robin, that's so sad. Yeah, her name was Georgie. She ended up having kidney failure. She just wasn't doing anything. She couldn't move or walk. Yeah, so it was a bit hard, and she was throwing up a lot, so that was even harder. Now, she's got one of those Roman, it is Roman, yeah, hats. This is Athena, by the way, I was told, so that's what we're colouring today. I'm going to use, so this part here is going to be like probably red or blue, and I'm going to just put the yellow in the hair around here and in those light bits, and then I'm going to put it around her face, and I'm going to go on to the background as well because we're going to be colouring that in yellow anyway. And I'm going to do the same on the owl and down here on her arm and her dress here, and maybe even a tiny little bit down further here as well. No, I do not want a monkey. She's Greek, apparently. So yeah, I'm just going to go in here and start doing that now. So did anyone have anything new and exciting happen over the Christmas period at all? I hope you all had a good one. I'm just going to go on the very tips of those areas. Just mark that in. And this is her arm here too, so it kind of comes down there. We'll just stop it about there. Hi Sahara, thank you for coming. Yes, Christine, it's Robin. I tell you, it does get confusing. I quite often now still, I try to write everyone's down so that I remember them. So I'm just doing it down the whole side of her, and I'm just going to add a little bit to the dress here. And her hair down here as well. Just a tiny bit beside her arm there too. I'm going to bring this all the way down and onto her dress. So we've got that highlight there. A little bit on this side as well. Really hard to see through here, but it is there. And I'm just going to add a little bit onto her weapon, and I'm going to make that gold color later on. So on the birdie here, I'm just going to go around and on his feathers. Just like that. Yes, it is, I think. Medusa, possibly. It doesn't look like snakes, it just looks like hair from this angle, but I think it might be, yeah. Sahara lives not far from me. It is really going to be a hot one today. We were just discussing that earlier. Very, very hot here. I'm just putting the yellow up on the building here as well. It's going to be a rough one. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Okay, so I've done a little bit on all of the outside edges of her. I've gotten some hair there. And I've gone into the background area as well. Bit of yellow in there. And I've done a little bit on her lighter coloured hair strands here in the background. And we'll fill out some more of the hair colour later. I'm just going over those really light areas for now. I've also done a little bit of a layer on that left side of her face and just on the left side of her skin down here. And then I've done it on all of these sort of edges here in the background. You can see that one there, and down here, and down on her skirt here, and all the way down on these areas here as well, which are not very dark. I'm just going in and just darken them up a little bit. Just put a little bit more on the top of her top there as well. Trying to make sure I put it in those lighter areas of her hair. I think the shield needs a little bit too, but we're going to be working on the gold and there will be a lighter section anyway, so we'll go back into that later. I put a little bit on that back section of her hand as well. So we've kind of given her a bit of a glow. I think I'm good. I think I grabbed all of those light sections. You can see there's a little bit of reflection down here on the rocks too, so I'm just going to colour those. And just up here. Just on the very tips of them. We'll go in with white over the top of that later just to lighten those up a little bit too. Okay, so I've done my yellow for now. Oh, did you go, Loretta? Did you have a try of it? Keep clicking the wrong buttons here. Okay, got it fairly zoomed in, but I haven't got much room here. I didn't put my camera far enough back onto my desk. I'm going to start with her skin and I'm going to work on the side here. Raylene, whereabouts are you? It is really, really warm. Oh really? And it's not that warm there. It's already hot here. Really hot. I've got Bordeaux red and I'm only going to use a really light layer of this in the real shadow areas, so I'm just going to follow in those areas. We just want to define them a little bit. There's a couple of spots in between her hair there. I'm following the grayscale, the darkest parts of the grayscale. So wherever there's a darker section of grayscale, I'm adding this in. I'm doing really gentle and my pencil's fairly sharp too because it's such a small area. I found this with the other video I did with the Ladies of Nature colouring book, the girl with the cat. I found that the details are so fine, like they're so tiny. It's hard to sort of get a realistic look with the face so small, but we're going to try. So I'm coming down onto her arm. I did a little bit on her chest there as well. Onto her necklace a little bit, which I'll try to do gold. Her arm over here. I'm going to assume it's her arm there. She's got to have something there. Looks like she's got a top that's crossing over there. So I'm using light pressure to go in and colour those areas. So ours is degrees Celsius, so you guys are talking Fahrenheit. It's a bit different. Hello, lovely Linda. Thank you for joining us. This is from Alena Lazareva. I have popped all the links for her social media in the description, guys, so check it out down there. And this particular image at the moment is free in my group for those that have joined the colour along. And I've popped all the links for that, and also they're in the chat box as well, so you should be able to see them there somewhere. And I'm using Pablo's. No problems. The Colour Soft are exactly the same colours as the Pablo's, so they're listed the same. So you could always give them a try. No, hang on, sorry, you mean Colour Soft as in Derwent's, yeah? I didn't have them, so... Well, not the whole... Hang on, wait. Are they the new ones? No, we got Light Fast, didn't we? Just having a moment, I think. I've got, it's too hot, I can't think. I've got mahogany. Actually, Sahara, I think it's actually hotter for you over in Clayton than here. I think we're closer to the water, so it's not quite as hot here. Normally Moorabbin, Clayton and all that is a couple of degrees hotter there than here. Just going over the top really lightly. Extending the colour a little bit further out. She's looking a little red today. That's okay. No, I haven't tried Pro Colour. We did try the Light Fast ones a couple of weeks ago. But they're the only ones I have. Other than the Artist, which I won't use, so... Just coming out and around, creating some shape on her face. And her neck down here. I'm trying to keep those lines nice and soft so that they'll blend nicely with the next colour. Oh wow, Linda, that's hot. Oh, shame it's not happy mail. Yes, Sahara, you're welcome to come here. Got plenty of air conditioning. I've actually got the fan running already here next to me. We had to get rid of a European wasp nest this week. It's trying to build a nest in our front brickwork, and it's right near our bedroom, and we could hear the buzzing at night time, and hubby thought it was just like blowfly or something, and yeah, we realised we could see these European wasps going in and out of our brickwork, so not very happy. Hopefully we can get rid of them pretty quickly. So European wasps can be deadly, not very nice. Oh, really, Raylene? We don't answer the door. We've got a camera, so. Yep. We'll ignore it. Okay, I need... just making sure that those details are in there. Adding a little bit of shading in there. But I think we're good. Just popping a little bit in the fingers. I'm coming in with some salmon. And I'm just going to do a really light layer. I'm having trouble with the light today, aren't I? Yes, the good lordy is the right word. I'm actually fairly allergic to bees. I've been bitten so many times, and the bee, whatever it is, the venom, whatever it is that they sting you with, it doesn't actually disappear in the body. So I've been bitten so many times that now when I get bitten I seem to swell up quite quickly, so sure, Loretta, sorry. We've also got some other wasps. I'm not even sure what they're called, but they kind of build mud like nests in your brick walls as well, and they're just black, but they're not as bad. And I don't like them either. Anything that's like a bee is no good. I'm just going over the previous colours really lightly still. Just extending out. She's going to be nice and pink, isn't she? No, we'll put some orange and yellow in there too, I think. I'm just starting to build up the shape of her cheeks here, just really lightly. Hi, Melody. Speaking of mud obers, is that what you've written? Oh, when we had our pumpkins growing, we had heaps of honeybees. But yeah, for some reason these silly European wasps have decided that our brick wall, I don't know whether it's because it's always warm or because it's on the west side of the house where the sun shines pretty much all day. Well, After lunchtime it does anyway. Who knows? Not me. I'm trying to stay out of the shadow for you, but I'm finding it difficult today. Maybe I need to move this light over a bit. Oh, that's a little better. Really light pressure. Two bat houses. Oh, that's pretty cool. I hate mosquitoes. We have heaps of them here. I was outside for like 5 minutes last night as the sun was coming down and I was eaten alive. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's something to do with carbon dioxide. And bacteria on the skin. I don't know. Ooh, hornet. I don't think we have them here, do we? Hi, Leslie. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. We always have the bad ones. My daughter had a redback spider on her clothes last week or the week before, I think it was. It was a little male one. We've got some sort of orb spider building this weird random web out in our garden. It's a creepy, scary white spider with red. Ugh. Not dangerous, but still. Ugh. So I filled over a lot of the white area now. Anyhow, off the subject of creepy crawlies, they're horrible. Don't talk about them. So we had so many fireworks here on New Year's Eve. Fireworks are supposed to be illegal here in Victoria. I'm not sure about other states of Australia, but I did think that they were illegal everywhere. For having that here, we had so many fireworks. How do people do it? How do they get access to them? It's amazing. We had them going off here all night. Oh, Elaine, there's actually a blog. If you just Google Copic Chow lid labels, it should come up. I just Googled it and there was a lady who's done a blog and they're available on the blog. Did I miss something? Selena, you have to be... Are you in the group? If you're in the group, I posted up the link before... Oh, hang on, maybe I didn't. Maybe I posted the same link. Hang on. Give me a sec. I'm having one of those days today. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see how she looks so far. She's starting to look really good. Um, let me find it. I'm struggling to find it. Hang on. Here it is. I swear I posted that up earlier, but obviously I didn't. Here we go. This is the event. It is in the event. I don't know if it is illegal. I don't know if it's illegal to sell them, or I thought they were just illegal in general. You went to a club? Thanks, Nana. We only just made it past like New Year's. We didn't have a very big one this year. I wouldn't mind going back to the city though and seeing the Melbourne fireworks, and also every year we seem to get watching this Sydney one, and I'd like to do that one day. Pretty awesome fireworks. We'll have them going off on Australia Day too at the end of January, which will be a bit of fun. We usually go down to Mornington and watch the fireworks at Mother's Beach down there. Beautiful. So I'm still using salmon. I'm just sort of filling in gaps and making sure I've got all the skin. I'm going to go to a little bit of apricot. They what, Linda? They put the wrong year up. I didn't even know. Hi, Nick and Tina. Thanks so much, Nana. I'm okay, Nick and Tina. Thank you. Hi, Melody. I've already used them. I did that I did a video using them, and I did a little bit of a haul and opened them up. I actually got a little bit of mail. I want to say big thanks to Tamara for sending me her Christmas card, and also to Lo for sending me some awesome little presents in the mail. And I also got a little message from Eva Nikunen. Is that how you say it? Nikunen? She sent me this cute little thing. Oh, this one was from Tamara. Isn't this just so cute? Look at that. That's just so me. And I got this little thank you note from the lovely Eva, and she sent me some stickers and some little postcards. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. So nice of her. That's the one I did on a video on. Another one. So yeah, I've got a few little happy mail things. It's great. I love to hear from you. So yeah, I did do a unboxing of the Melody, and I also did a video with the mermaid from the Fire and Water colouring book by Vivid Publishers, and I don't know how you say his name. I'm not even going to bother. I'm using apricot now, and I'm doing a light layer over everything. I'm kind of wondering why I have so much of a shadow actually. It's not usually that bad. I'm just going in over all of the skin and making sure I've covered all of it now, except for the yellow sections, because I want to leave them yellow. Oh, Nana, I got the These ones. Super Color. I've put them in a little folder thing here, but the Super Color. They're water based, or you can use them as pencils as well. Ooh, trust me to pick out the crappy colours to show. Hang on, there's some blue ones. Caran Dash Super Color, and it says Super Color Soft 2 Super Color 2 Soft. So yeah, they can be used with water, or they can be used like that. And oh yeah, I got Holben's coming. Holben's coming. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, I had an Amazon voucher, and it was only for the US. I couldn't use it anywhere else. So the lovely Kathy has said that she would be the middleman, so I could order them from US and have them delivered to her, and then I'll pay for the postage back to here, which will probably be a fortune, right, Kathy? It's all good. I've got money aside ready to go. How's that looking? I think we need a little bit of the Granite Rose, and I'm just going to go over everything. I didn't like the Lyra. I have them, but I didn't like them. I've got a couple, but I didn't like them. Yeah, I've used them. I've used them in the I don't even have it here with me. It's over in my other pile of stuff. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, the Holbens. Sorry, doll. No, I haven't got them yet. I'm waiting for them. I have tried out. Sahara gave me a small packet to try out, or lent me a small packet to try out, which I have sitting here and need to go back to you, my dear. So we need to organise that. But yeah, I have tried them. I just still waiting for my full set though. But I'm very excited about them. Very excited. I'm going over all of the skin area now, over the top of everything I've done. Kind of softening off the colours and mixing them together a little bit, but I'm not burnishing down the paper yet. There's still tooth there. But it's looking nice and soft now. Just rubbing out on the thing there. Yes, I brought them on Amazon US. It was $300 US. The Tiny Tin Challenge. What's that? I just realised my camera is moving. I'm just going to move my fan because that might make you dizzy. Just move it off to the side a little bit, stop it from wobbling. Hi May. Hi Sarah. So, Connie, what was the Tiny Tin Challenge? Please tell me what that is. Yes, I'd like to know too. I just used the mono eraser to rub out the jewellery on her neck too. So this is my first video for the year. That's pretty cool, huh? Is anyone going to be around the same time tomorrow? Because I was thinking I might do a premiere of the monthly mix. There's how many images were in it? 124 images in this one. It only goes for about 10 minutes, so what do you guys think? I'll post up the link later on today and we can all have a chat tomorrow. Same channel, same time, same bat channel, same bat time. On Twitter or Instagram, you colour a page with a 12-piece set of coloured pencils. Well, that sounds pretty good. I could use the 12 set that Sahara gave me of the Holbens. You can watch it later. It'll be up. It's just the premiere. So once the premiere's done, you'll be able to watch it anyway. So if you're wondering what the monthly mix video is, it's a video of everybody who's contributed in my Facebook group, and I've popped them all into a video. So this month, as I was just saying, there's 125 different images from you guys out there. Really, May? I did, Melody, use them as a pencil, but I'm using Pablo's today. Yeah? I use them as watercolor, actually. Okay, so I think I'm done with the granite rose. I think I need to go in a little bit with perhaps the mahogany again, and just sort of increase some of these shadow areas first. So this is the mahogany, adding a little bit of depth in there, create some shape. I think she needs some pink cheeks. What do you reckon? Let's use a little bit of the Bordeaux red to just sort of put some colour into her cheek there. I'll just zoom back in again. Such a tiny image. Still using mahogany now. Just going in and defining all those shadows. Now I'm going to go in with the salmon again, just over the top of that pink cheek there. Blending that in nicely. Not that you can really see it very well, but I'm just going to use that too to soften off all of that brown I just put on. Just flatten that tooth out a little bit. And then I've got cream. Thanks, Becca. Now I don't have the modern colorist on my list. I don't. So, what was your first name? But hello and thank you for coming in. Thanks, Christine. Okay, I've got a cream next. I'm just going to go over all of the skin now, and I'm going to make sure that I've flattened out the tooth of all the paper. Such a tiny little area. Oh, I got a little bit of pencil in her eye. I want to try and keep them as clear as I can because they're very small. Dev. Is that like, I don't know, short for? So I'm just colouring over everything. The cream's got a little bit of a yellow tinge to it, so it's going to help get rid of some of the real pinkiness, but hopefully you'll make it nice and smooth. I didn't actually break the whole pencil then, but the tip just sort of floated off then. So just flattening all that tooth out now. Devilish. Short for your hunk. Yes, well, Nick and Tina. There's some others, or another. You guys are funny. So do you guys do, like here in Australia at Christmas, we do like Christmas bonbons. You can make your own or buy them from the supermarket. I generally buy them from the supermarket. And inside there's like a hat, Christmas crown thing, and a joke, Christmas joke. Do you guys have that? Hi, Katrina. A cracker? Yeah? No, you don't have them? Christmas cracker? Is that what you call them? They're actually... Oh, on the box it says bonbon. Bonbon. Crackers in the UK. Melody. Oh dear. You sort of, one person holds one end and the other person holds the other end, and you pull, and whoever gets the largest side wins the prize inside. Oh, really? Oh, shame I threw them away. Well, the packet's away. I probably could have showed you one. But yeah, we do those, and there's like a joke inside it usually, and a little novelty toy, and a hat, Christmas hat. So I'm still using cream. I'm just making sure all of the tooth's flattened out now on the skin. And as I do those circular motions there, we're actually blending in the colours, the darker colours as well. Oh, they did? Thanks, Dev. So they had them. Yeah, we've always had them. We've ever since I was a little girl, we've done them. We made our own. We use toilet rolls and we fill them with prizes, but there's no bang because there's no like cracker part in it. But when you pull them, they go pop, like they crack like a cracker. They've got a little bit of you know those cap guns where you could put a cap inside and you pull back the lever and it used to go pop. It was kind of like that. Same concept, except you're rubbing two pieces of paper together and you pull them apart and they go pop. Alright, I'm going to use some yellow. Bonbons. Yeah, May. Pale yellow again. And I'm just going to make sure that that outer section there is nice and bright. And that we haven't filled in too much colour there. Look at that. Oh, very pretty. Now, I just went over her eye again and I want to rub that out. As I said, I don't want to put any colour in there because we want them to stay nice and clear, because they're the biggest problem I have with colouring these tiny little faces. I'm going to use a little bit of Bister. Yeah, this is the Neenah Classic Crest. I brought a ream of it, so I haven't had any trouble with the new ream so far, which is good. Now I was moving in, not out. Excuse me. Zoom, people. I wonder if I can change the focus because that looks terrible. Nope, that's even worse. Oop. Oh, this is like an operation, guys. That's alright, there we go. I'm going to use Bister and I'm just going to put a little bit of this in her eyebrow, so just going over the top of those and deepening them up. I almost need to put my camera on the side so you guys can see it. And I'm going to use it in her eye. I'm just going to try to cover over the little black area. You'll need a really sharp pencil to do it. And I'm going to use a multi-liner. Nope, that's too big. 0.3. Nope, that's still too big. Bear with me. I had a whole packet here somewhere. Let me just find them. That'll do. I've got a 0.05. This is like the Micron pen, but it's a cheap version. I got it off Wish. I have no idea what the difference is. One of them's probably a little bit brighter. Oh gosh, I made a mess of her eye then. It's alright, I'll fix it up later. I just need to go back over that with some pencil and cover that over a little bit, but I've just popped a little bit of eyelashes on her there. And also I think we need some lipstick, so I'm going to use Bordeaux Red for that. And a little bit of cream maybe. As I said, teeny tiny features, so it's really hard to get anything looking. I'm going to use some granite rose over the top. Yep, that'll do us. Let's just zoom back out. Alright, we'll start on her hair. Oh, you'll have to buy a pencil sharpener. Thanks, Melody. Elaine, who have you visited? I don't know the difference between classic white or solar white. Did I say that before? Neenah Bristol? I haven't tried it. Who have you been friends with, Elaine? I didn't hear that. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Alright, I'm going to start with sepia. There's not a lot of colouring to do here either because it is a small area. I'm just going to start, this is hair up here. And then it turns to that fluffy section there, which I was thinking I might do red or blue. Haven't decided. Possibly blue because I was going to do her dress blue. I've sharpened it quite sharp, the point's quite sharp, and I'm just sort of going in and doing some little lines. I'm following the grayscale area, so where the darkest areas are on the grayscale section. And I'm just lining this in. And just flicking a couple of sections out off there as well. So just flicking lines out and down. So they're kind of the same colour as the grayscale, they're only just slightly off brown there. There's a couple of darker strands down the bottom here as well. So all I did was just flick through those darker sections first. And then I've got dropping things. Bista again. Ooh, Christine Caran. I've actually just. Is this one of them? I can't get it now. I downloaded one of them the other day to do one of her challenges, the new challenge that's up in her group. I've popped all Alina's links in the description too, so if you want to pop over and check out her Facebook group, her Facebook page, Instagram, all of those, I've put them in the link. I put them in links in the description, I should say. And I'm going to show you guys a flip through. So we're not doing a giveaway today. I'll be doing a giveaway in the last week. So if you can get to that one. But I'm going to show you some flip throughs of some of her books. So I've got about 4 of them, I think. So I should be able to get one for each week. This week I'm doing one that I have already done on my channel. So you may have already seen it. And it's the Ladies of Nature book. So I thought I'd show one of each book because the winner actually gets a choice of one of her books. So, and that will be on the last week. So remember that. But for now, I'm going to have a quick little break and I'm going to show you this flip through while I do that. Oh, Shadow, hello. I think she's dreaming. Yep, she's sound asleep. Did you guys hear that? That was called a shadow dream. Very cute. Very, very cute. Here we go. So that was the second layer. I'm actually going over her shoulder here a little bit too with some of that. She's such an adorable little kitty. She was dreaming like that yesterday actually. She is having kitty dreams, it's funny. Alright, I'm just going to zoom back out again and I'm going to pop on this flip through and you can let me know what you think at the end. There is music, so if you don't want to hear the music then turn your volume down, but I will let you guys watch. It's pretty cool and I think you've seen it before. It's quite nice. I really enjoyed it, so I will pop it on now. Hello, I'm back. So Yeah, thanks, Christine. The person who wins the giveaway in week 4 will have a choice of one of the books that she has. So I thought I'd just do some flip throughs for you. Breaks it up a little bit, and also gives me a chance to, you know, run away for a couple of minutes and come back. I actually have quite a few of her books, but I haven't coloured a lot of her images, possibly because I've just been so busy. But yeah, no worries, Laura. Thanks for coming along. Have a great night. And Sahara also, without air conditioning, that sucks. And you are welcome to come over. We have aircon. But yeah, I have all of the... Yeah, exactly. That's right, Connie. Because I have to drink so much water. It's so painful. But anyway. Oh, good. I've got the Van Dyke Brown, and I'm just going to continue doing the hair. I have... she had a big sale a couple of months ago, and I brought about 3 or 4 of her books. I've also got a couple of physical books as well. I actually won a few prizes colouring Alena's images last year or the year before. But yeah. Great. I'm just going to continue flicking through this hair section here and creating some more strands. I got a really sharp pencil again. I have hundreds and hundreds of books, and they're all in digital format. Because I hardly ever buy physical books unless I have to. Digital is so much easier because I can just print out what I want to do. But digital's hard because it takes a really long time to flick through thousands of images to decide what to pick. So yeah, it can be difficult having digital as well. Sure, we can do that. But can I show my digital files? Oh man. Yeah, I will. If I use markers, I'll do it separately from the book. But if I use pencils, I'll do it in the book. I think, maybe. I haven't tried it. The only pencils I've tried in it at the moment have been the Prismacolor and the Polychromos. I found the Polychromos was a lot better than the Prisma. But I haven't tried Pablo's in there. So I should do that, hey? So I'm creating some hair strands here. I'm going to go with the brownish beige. Yeah, true, they are less expensive, and I agree, you do have to find your own paper, but when you get a book and it's on not nice paper, I end up printing it anyway, so a lot of colouring book paper doesn't take Copic markers, so those ones I'd have to copy anyway. So I guess that's why I ended up buying mainly digital files. But yeah, I've got a folder for each artist, and inside that folder is a folder for each book. So far, I think my largest collection is Jade Summer. And Jade Summer, and I don't know, I'd have to have a look through actually in digital. Oh, I've got quite a few of Yana Prosperinas or Yana Fairy Art. I've got a few of those. Melody. I agree. I like to, if I'm reading a book, I do like to have a book, but I ended up buying a Kindle a few years ago and I actually really love it. So I do miss having actual physical books around. So I'm just flicking away here in the hair, creating some individual strands. Not being careful, I'm just sort of popping them through. I've also done some flicks out on the side here as well. Hair that's flying, what are they called? Flyaways, we call them. Now we want to add some more pale yellow in there to brighten up those sections that I had. And that was beige I was using before, did I say that? This is beige. Just adding in a few more. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of white, but I think I might use I don't have one sharpened. Gosh, I'm really not very... Look how tiny that is. It doesn't fit in my froggy anymore. It's not that tiny, but it's hard to sharpen it. You need one of those apps that does the dog sounds. And then when someone knocks on the door, you just play that really, really loudly and don't answer the door. So I'm using Prismacolor white and I'm just going to go and put a few strands through there. And it's not white enough, I don't think. It's not opaque enough. I might have to use the Caran Luminance one. Wait, before I do, let me try the Pablo one. Aileen, it'll work. I've got Pablo white. I'm just going to give that a go. No, it's still not enough. Oh, there we can see it now. Just zoom in so you can see what I'm seeing. So I'm just trying to flick through these darker sections, a couple of those white strands through. I'm thinking I might have to use the gel pen to get that nice and bright. I'm going to go back to sepia. No, that's not sepia, that one is. Oh, actually, you're right, Helen. I think I have a lot of those too. This is my sharpener. We've had a... I've popped a link to a Deli sharpener in the description on Amazon. They have different novelty type ones, but it's Deli brand. And it makes really sharp, nice points like this, and I like that, especially when it comes to doing hair. So I'm using sepia again, and I just want to go and just deepen up some of those shadow areas in there again. And sometimes doing that helps to lighten up those highlights too. And zoom back in again. Get dizzy yet? You can't really see the yellow. It's really hard to see here. Once I scan it in, you'll be able to see that quite well though. Okay, I've got the yellow and just finishing off. Trying to put a fair bit of it through this side because that background's going to be yellow anyway. It's really weird that it looks white through here. It's not white. See if I can nope, that didn't help. There's definitely yellow through there though. Anyhow, let's move on to the birdie. I'm quite happy with how she looks so far. So I'll post a copy of what I've done in the group later today. Oh, really? So sorry to hear that, Helen. Hi, Pam. Making sure. I probably missed a bit of convo there. Yell at me if I have. Oh, Audrey, that sucks too. I've got the Epsom workforce, but I still haven't figured out how to put paper through flat yet. I might have to, I don't know, see if I can find a manual or something. But yeah, I can't seem to get it to lay flat. It is I've got the Epsom workforce, the A3 one as well. A bit of a bummer, but you know, I'm going to use a tiny little bit of sepia. I'm going to do the owl now. I can kind of see the yellow a little bit more now. I'm trying to change the contrast and all that sort of stuff, but I'm just going to I'm just off in my own little world here. Yeah, see, I had trouble, Helen, fixing mine. Mine will go through the normal feeder, but I was trying to put it through the back part because I assumed that was for the thicker paper, but it won't seem to go through. Bit of a pain. So I've got my little owl here. I've got sepia, and I'm just going to go in and do these darker areas. And it looks like they're kind of like curly little feathers here, so I'm just going to use curly motions in the dark areas, especially under the wing area there on the very top. I'm being really rough here too. I'm not using extremely neat lines. I'm kind of using little circular motions to create some shadows. Couple of dark areas in the wings here. Just want to make sure that I cover over all of the grayscale, even though it's a similar color to the grayscale. I still want to make sure that I'm using pencil to cover those areas. I'm using really light pressure too. Oh no, Sahara, mine, I put 300 through and it's fine. You want me to do a moon, do you? I've done a few moons in my videos. I don't know if they look real or not. Alright, I'm going to use the Vista. Just going to repeat that, filling in more of the grayscale gaps. Still using light pressure. In the really dark areas, I've put a little bit more pressure on so you can see those areas are a lot darker. So like they've got little dots on the ends of their wings. I'm just going to make them quite dark. Got a little bit of yellow already in there from before. Just gradually building in until we fill up all of the colour. All of the owl. I know what I'm talking about. Van Dyke Brown. Hi TC. I've got a Brother laser printer and I brought it because I thought it would be cheaper to print out my PDFs with it, and it's okay on paper like this, the Neenah Classic Crest. It's quite smooth, but as soon as I put it onto paper that's got a bit of a tooth, it peels off, so it's really painful and annoying. So the Epson Workforce has got waterproof ink, and it doesn't bleed with Copics or anything like that, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, the laser is okay for doing images on really smooth paper, but as soon as you put paper with a bit of a tooth in it, as you're colouring, you'll find that the ink sort of rubs off the paper, which is a pain because they're really good for Copics, the laser. So yeah, I use my laser now for all the other everyday printing, and the Epson for my colouring. With grayscale, I also print on high quality settings so that the grayscale sets nicely. It's not too thin on the page. Oh, it's getting warm in here, guys. Yeah, if you heat set the laser images a couple of times, it's better, but it does just peel off. Need some air again. Let me just see what the temperature is outside. I've just put my air conditioner on. It's 32.6 degrees, I think it was, outside in the shade. Hi, Grace. So yeah, that's pretty warm. Now I've got Van Dyke Brown. Probably not going to use a lot of this one. I think I already used enough. I've got brownish beige, and I think I want to actually put a little bit of white in here for him. So I'm just softening off all of the darker areas, and I do believe he needs some cream or white. What have I got? Let's try a white. Just medium firm pressure. I just heard the air conditioner go on in the other room as well, so they must be all getting warm in there. So you can still see some of the grey underneath the white, but I think it needed white just to contrast and make those wings look pretty. Okay, I've got a little bit more of the sepia again. I just want to just make these sections a little bit darker. Those little spots that were on the wings there. And I just want to go into those real dark shadow areas now and really put some pressure down. Really give us some nice shadowing. Now he needs some yellow to finish him off. Just along the bottom of him and on those edges of the wings there. Just gonna smudge a little bit out into the rest of those wings there as well. I think he's good. I just move my hand so you can see the yellow through there as well. He's looking really pretty. Hi, Leslie. Bye, Leslie. Did you leave or come? I didn't see that. Leave or go? Oh, you're going. Oh, sorry, Leslie. I didn't even see you come in. Yes, stay cool for sure. Alright, so we've still got like 20 minutes, so I'm just going to use those same colours on her staff here. I've got sepia on the bottom of it. I'm going over the real dark areas. Like that. And then I'm going to use the Van Dyke brown. And then I've got brownish beige. I've kind of done like a rolled around it. I've gone from dark at the bottom and then rolled up towards the light colour. And I'm going to use the beige across the top. Like that, and I'm just going to put that pale yellow at the top. That looks pretty good. Now I want to try to do the stone sections grey of some sort, so I'll go through my greys for next time and we'll do those. We're going to do the jewellery, the I'll move out now. I've done what I've done. Okay, so I want to do the jewellery and the headgear and the shield and the end of her sword gold. So I'll come back in, I'll have a play with some gold colours. I'm using Pablo's. If you're a member of my group, I do have a conversion chart in the event, so you can pop over there and grab that if you like. And also there's a free image there until the end of January 2019 that you can also grab. Do you guys feel like she needs a little bit more something in her face? It feels a little bit bland to me. Let me just have a quick peek here. I might use the raspberry red. Oh, awesome, Grace. Lucky, lucky. I've got raspberry red. I'll pop a conversion up later on when I... Let me have a look. Hang on. I can probably read one out to you. I'm just going to use this in the cheek a little bit. I think she needs a little bit more pink there. And maybe on top of her eyelids there a little bit. Yeah, I think it needed that. She's kind of flushed looking. Lovely. I'll just zoom in so you can see what I did. So I just added some raspberry in her cheek there. And on top of her eyelids. I'm just going to blend it out with the salmon. And then a little bit of cream. I think that's a little bit better. You couldn't really see her cheek there. She's got a little bit of a shape there now. The colour's all wrong today with my camera. You know, I go through stages where the camera resets itself and it's hard to find the settings again. Because it looks kind of orange in this light, but it's actually pink, not orange. Now, let me see if I can find the conversion for this one. So raspberry red is carmine red in the Prismacolors, rose carmine in the Polychromos, and delicious pink in the Scorpion set. hope that's helpful, but I will post that on the group wall as well so you can see that. I have the Forest Girl book. This is it, the second one? Ink House. I'm going to do gold for her armor because I think generally I've seen images of her wearing gold. Yeah, Robin, our art shop here sells polychromos as individual pencils, so I just go and buy them as individuals or open stock. There is also open stock available in Australia only though for Black Widows, and apparently he's bringing out a skin colour set soon, so we should see that soon. It was supposed to be last year, but not yet. I just went through Momo Girl again. I can't wait to do one of the images in that, actually, the one with the black and the I think it's a Grim Reaper in the background. Raylene, you can get them from the art shop. They've got them. I'm not sure how much they are a pencil though. You may be able to purchase them directly from Black Widow, but I'm not sure. You might be better off ringing them if you can't see it on their website, because they have a lot of stock in store that they don't have on their website too. So just give them a call or send them an email and they'll let you know. Hi Catherine, thank you. You didn't want to unwrap Momo Girl. Oh, speaking of Colouring Heaven, I'm giving away a book from Colouring Heaven that has been sold out for a little while now. I happened to find a copy in my local newsagent, so I'm giving this away to my patrons, or one of my patrons I should say. So yeah, so if for any patrons that wanted to go into the draw, you just have to comment on the post in Patreon, and I'm giving away a Halloween special. So yeah, I found it in, I've already got a copy of it, but I found this one in there and I knew that a few had been looking for it. So yeah, if you're a patron, make sure you pop over there and pop down your name. Ah, awesome, Dev. Yes. Grace, that's a hard question now. I've got quite a few sets and I think I like them all, but I'm really leaning towards Pablo's. I like the way they go, but I really do like them all. I think I've been doing a lot of mixed media recently, so a bit of everything. So yeah, I like them all. I just finished Mushroom Top, I think it's called, by Anis Guerrero, and I also finished a beautiful Laura Rafferty image, which I'll be doing a speed colouring and a flip through and a tester, so it's kind of a review, I guess, of Laura Rafferty's book, the Circle Portraits book. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to doing that one. And I've coloured an image of hers onto Strathmore Tantone paper. If you want to have a peek, I can look at grabbing it. So this one will be coming out soon. This is Mushroom Top by Alena. Stunning. Bye, Christine. And this is the Circle Portraits one I've just finished. It's hard to see under this light, but so they're coming out in the next 2 weeks or so. My first one's for 2019, which technically starts on tomorrow. So tomorrow's video will be I've finished up the monthly mix video with everybody's contributions from my Facebook group, so you can come and join in. That will be the same time tomorrow, or 2 hours earlier, of course, because it's nearly time to finish up now. But yeah, I'll pop that up. I'll pop the link up for it tonight or after this video, and then you guys can set your alarms for tomorrow. Then it only goes for about 10 minutes, so we can all have a chat and you can have a look through everybody's beautiful images. There are so many. There was 124 images this time, so yeah, a lot. Hey Randy, we're nearly finished, hun. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that with you. I quite liked doing it with everybody around, so I will be doing it as a premiere, and I hope you guys can join us. You cracked your tooth, so have you gone and had it fixed? Ouchies, that's all I can say. I didn't use any firm pressure. Most of it was medium and light pressure for these ones. So yeah. That's no worries. So next week I'll do another flip through. I might do the actual book this image came out of, and we'll have a look through that. And then, as I said, in the 4th week we'll do a giveaway for a copy of your choice of book, so whoever wins that, which is awesome. I have heaps of colour alongs coming up, so if you're not in the group and you want to join in and get a free image, pop over and join. I've got, let's see if I can remember this off by, off the top of my head. I've got Yana Prosperina in February. We have Heather Valentine in March, which is actually my 20th wedding anniversary month, so she's going to do something relating to that, which is awesome. So that'll be a little bit more exclusive for our group. And then I've got Christine Caran in April. I've got, I can't remember, Laura Rafferty, I think it's in June or July. And I've also got Dawn Davidson art in September. So there's a few months in between I haven't heard from people, but I'm also looking at contacting perhaps Ammonia Gates to do an image from her, and also Isabel, and I can't pronounce her name because it's a different language. But yeah, I'm going to do a few. So we've got heaps coming up. I'm really excited about those too. Alright, so guys, Grace, the addiction never stops, trust me. Oh, yeah, Mariella Butic. I think I possibly may have contacted her already. I'm not sure yet. Um, but I will at some stage. I have contacted Clara Markova. I can't remember the other ones that I was waiting on. There's a couple that I've contacted and haven't heard back, so yeah. No, I didn't get it, Grace. Yeah, just too expensive for me to get. It was, I don't know. I ended up getting the Circle Portraits book and Momo Girl instead, so. Yes, May. Christine would be good too. Mardell Rubio. I have had a chat with him before, so it's quite possible I could do something from him too. But yeah, it's hard. I've got about 4 months left to fill in the whole year, so there's not a lot left now. So yeah, once I hear back from the other ones, I'll know what's left. I did get Girls with Music. I did a flip through of it in my last live video, so you can check that out. And yeah, bit of fun. Christine. Oh dear. I really want to do a image in... What did I receive recently? There's a couple actually that I want to do. I have so many on my list. I have heaps printed out ready to do. I've got a challenge piece Starborn grayscale from Christine Caran's group to do. I've got... What else have I printed out? I've just got heaps printed. And I want to do them all. You know? I want to do them all. I can't do them all. I just don't have time. Madison Tees. Oh, Madison. I actually have an image from her, and I haven't actually released it. I want to do it again. I wasn't happy with it. Mysteria, yes, Mysteria. I've just got so many. Ooh. I don't have that one, guys. I know, I need to have like 6 hands. I can be typing out colourless and recording and doing it all at once. It'll be heaps quicker. So I actually put together, I'm still putting together a video of my 185 colouring images that I did last year. So I'll bring that out this week too. It's a lot. I didn't realise I had done so many, but there was 105 different images that I did last year. So I'm going to do those in a video too, so you can check out what I did last year. Oh, Sylvie, I don't. One to keep and one to colour. Of which book? I just ordered a couple of new books. I ordered... Wait, let me look. I ordered... from Amazon this yesterday, so I should get them in the next couple of days. I ordered Mythographic Colour and Discover Animals. I ordered Dragon and Mystical Creatures Adventure, and I ordered World of Warcraft adult colouring book. So I've got a couple of new ones coming. I have Securum's new book. I have Mysteria. Yes, I did 185 images in 2018. Actually, I did more, but some of those were my own drawings as well. No, I haven't heard of Lydia, is it? Fenwick? I'm waiting on the Beauty Colouring Haven book. I ordered those books from Amazon Australia this time. They were cheaper than anywhere else. Yes, World of Warcraft, Loretta. I don't know now. A lot. And including PDFs, I'd have to really count them because I have no idea. I have a whole hard drive full of PDF colouring books, so a lot. Yes, Colouring Heaven, I got my subscription fairly cheap. The actual book that this one that I found the other day was $12, 12 Australian dollars here. I think it's cheaper. I think that the ones I'm getting through the actual subscription are cheaper than that even. So, you used to play? I actually really enjoyed the movie, and I don't play role-playing games, RPG games anymore because I have an addictive personality. So, the best I do now is Candy Crush and Candy Crush Soda and Best Fiends and things like that. Otherwise, I just get too involved. Are we talking about the World of Warcraft being a good book? It was only, I bought it off Amazon actually because it was only 16 Australian dollars. So that was actually really quite cheap. Everywhere else I looked was about 20 Australian dollars. So yeah, that was actually one of the cheaper ones. Thank you, Robin. I just got your message. I'll have a look at that later on. I had to drop out of a couple of colouring teams this year. I just had so much on my plate, so I'm no longer on Julia Spiri's colouring team, and I've also moved away from Jennifer Zimmerman's as well. It's just been so busy with everything else, I just haven't had the time to be able to put towards those things either, which is good, I guess. It's good because I get to be with you guys more. Grace. Oh no, Loretta, so sorry to hear that. Yes, I think I'm done, guys. If you have any other questions, make sure you send them to me. Come and join the Facebook group, and make sure you have a look in the events section because that's where you'll see the event for this one and the free image and the colour list as well. So I'll pop up another colour list closer to next week and a video link so you guys can do it, but it probably won't give you that until about 24 hours before, so I'll see how I go. So yeah, and I'll pop up my video, so I'll pop the video up for the monthly mix, and I'll also try and get my my images for 2018 up as well. Have a great day, afternoon, wherever you are. If you're in Australia, stay cool today. Make sure you stay hydrated. I've already drunk nearly a litre of water today already, so make sure you keep up your fluids. And I look forward to seeing you next time. I was thinking I might do a live feed on Monday, and I might just pick a random image out of a book. So hopefully you guys will be around. I'll pop up a link later on as well, but I'll hopefully see you in a few days, because that'll be my first day, real day back, I guess, from having 2 weeks off. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you come and join the Facebook group as well. Thank you to all of my wonderful mods today as well. You're all awesome, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye guys!